Eminence in Shadow is a Japanese animated series based in the original game, Shadow the Hedgehog, and by solely that, it's my favorite worst anime ever. In this show, we follow our protagonist, Shadow the Hedgehog, in his mission to kill Dr. Eggman. But to achieve that, our protagonist will have to go through many fights and troubles, meet various members from the Sonic crew, and even go through reincarnation. Apparently this is mandatory in the genre. However, these are not the only thing we will accomplish. In our journey, as unfortunately stuck in the Sonic Team side character purgatory, we aim to be the most useless and less suspicious side character ever, so our crewmates can do our work for us, while we trash talk in the internet and make horrible suggestions that make no sense, just like the average anime viewer. Now embrace yourselves to watch and listen to this review of the only good anime from fall 2022 anime season. Our story starts at the unknown place they call Real World. Apparently this is where the isekai protagonists come from. Weird place. Shadow is a human, a consequence after the Great Furry Massacre of 2021, and had to mutate itself to become accepted by society. However, we hate this society, and so to take our stress we kill gang members and criminals for fun. Don't worry, we are totally the good guys here. Unfortunately, no amount of protein shake can make us strong as the weapons and bombs from Dr. Eggman. Our only hope will be magic, but that's not possible in the game. That's why we have this anime adaptation. As the edgelord he is, Shadow don't get hit by Truck-kun. Truck-kun gets hit by him, with the outcome still being a W for our great anime god. Finally, after going the slight border of dying, he reincarnates in a fantasy anime world where we can achieve great numbers, not only in herons, but in damage. It's up to Shadow try to get as strong as he can because he still has the same schizophrenic obsession for power, while also maintaining his disguise as the side character he is, protecting people from the shadow, and avoid getting attention because the nice guys do good stuff not for merit or recognition, but because it's the right thing to do, except for the 100 plus girls that work for us. Isn't Shadow the coolest guy ever, ladies? The protagonist, Sid Kageno, is born as the second son of the family of nobles, first being his only son. Just like us, Sid makes himself look as the most average person possible, not only studies but also in combat. Different from us, secretly he's Shadow, the great leader for an organization, Shadow Garden, composed of women, female half-beasts and cute anime girls, all in tight spandex, who at the moment of lack of creativity, he gives them the mission of stopping another organization, conspires with every government in every city who aims to get great power to revive the Demon Lord, or some generic isekai story like this one. As if that ever gonna happen. Sid trains in the lights from a normal lifestyle and lives the passion and dream of being the generic background character in his magic school, while also has to deal with some problems from his job, suffering from conveniences that ruin his plans and enjoying the moments where he can be the coolest and explore a city or two. He is fun to watch, not because he's actually cool, but because he's a dipshit. I didn't mention that much, but Shadow is not alone in this journey. We are followed by the Sonic team, basically every one of the annoying characters.
Find the computer room!
Shut up! He has two friends for the magic school. Hiyoro is a blonde tall guy who can't speak to women and has a gambling addiction. Jaga is a bald dwarf with no skills at smithing, but is good at sword fighting instead. Not only then, but Shadow will find love relationship with other girls that he didn't mean but got anyway. This is trash isekai anime at its core, don't forget guys. I'll leave you to watch them. Now for the K-pop group, Shadow Garden. They are irrelevant. These girls barely get any screen in time, to be honest. Most of them are one-trope characters and serve the ultimate life form. It doesn't help they got Roman letters as their name. Sorry, I mean, it's really cool that they gave them code names and we don't know much of them to keep the mystery of the organization. Their suits are cool, it accentuates their personalities. Starting from Alpha, she was a bag of meat with no reasons to... Oh god, saying this without context is cursed. But that's actually what she was on the screen. I hope you guys are watching the video, because I will not accept accusations of misogyny. After telling Alpha whatever she has to do, he proceeds to add all the other letters which we barely get to know them. And they train and get stronger until leave Shadow alone and take all the money, leaving the guy with nothing. Ha, woman. Wait, no! 17 or 1800s European setting with a twist of magic being possible. Truly a unique world to set in Isekai. However, the events take more importance than the places. I don't think the author took too much thought into the world building. You are watching this for the characters and the situations they are put into. The music is awesome. Imagine if the levels from Dark Souls had background music. The studio would know how to make it fit. None of the songs were misplaced and there are some orchestral bangers. Probably the best part of the anime for me. I highly advise you to check it out just for that, it's worth it, believe me. I'm not being sarcastic or joking, I really like this anime. Sid is the main protagonist and he acts like he knows that 100%. What he says happens, conveniently or not. He gets excited when he can be in the background and not an important character for that scene, to the point that you know that he's straight up insane. Meanwhile, everyone thinks he's the coolest. Just like Shadow the Hedgehog, which is a game that, again, not being sarcastic or joking, I really like. Sid is trolling everyone and laughing alone and enjoys that to the fullest, and to be real, this anime embraces that and doesn't take itself too seriously. It pretends that it takes itself too seriously. The animation and production value get a pass from me, not only in the visuals but in the storytelling and the comedy. It doesn't exaggerate too much, but again, it's not dark and serious. I find it great. I would love to see more of this anime. I don't know how well Eminence in Shadow will go. I can see a second season happening. They are giving a second season to anything nowadays. But at the end of it, it's a fun watch and I'm enjoying some moments about it. Not all of it, but mostly.